Okay, so this, or actually these are two movies for Dollface ending 2 and 3. And this actually is more of the preacher's story, at least the second movie and a little bit of the third. So the way it was originally going to work, a lot of people who have seen the alternate Dollface ending 1, which I'll put back on this same post, so if you haven't seen it, you can kind of see what that was supposed to be like. And I'll put that, I guess, first, and then that should be above this, then there's this. So, sorry, I'm doing this on the fly. But anyway, so a lot of people were like, oh, well, the preacher just, I liked that he was in there because I wanted to know more about him, but I'm still just as confused. The idea was that every time you finished the end of a difficulty level, because Dollface was always the last story, you'd not only get Dollface's story, but you get a little bit more information about the preacher and sort of how everything ties together. And even though the universe, every ending is sort of an alternate universe, it was still kind of in the same universe. And Calypso, I've always seen as a guy who can sort of just, very Doctor Who-ish, right? He can seamlessly kind of, navigate between different, alternate realities and whatnot. And so this first ending, this actually would have been Dollface's second ending, where we see a lot more about the preacher, and I'll add some text. It'll be just big red text to explain some stuff that obviously without the post-production you won't know what's going on. And then, and I think it's great too, because you get a great sense of both the actors, who I thought they were really cool when they played off each other. I really like that relationship. And then the third Dollface ending, which would have been the final ending for the whole game, you can see how we were going to wrap it up and set things up. And in fact, I'll come back after that one, at the end of this little block of videos, to explain a little bit about what we were thinking could happen and what that ending was actually all about. So this is Dollface 2, and then it'll roll right into Dollface 3, and then I'll see you afterwards. I hope you get a kick out of it. Thanks. Bye.
The beast was destroyed, and now it was time to see Calypso, to remove the mask and discover the truth. Was I a beauty once more? Or would I be a beast forever? Calypso made good on his promise.
Your wish is granted.
For the first time in ages, I was free. It's 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 free.
Of course. Jebediah. It's really good to see you again, my most pious friend. I'm impressed. Surely this is your most elaborate attempt yet, yes? I wish, for once, for your sake, that it would just go as you had prayed that it would.
Ah, Calypso, you needn't worry about me. For I have righteousness on my side. I have vengeance as my companion, and I have the Lord as my God. And you, demon, will finally, once and for all, be put down.
Jebediah, what have you done this time?
And just like that, my oldest foe, man's oldest and worst enemy, had been vanquished, and the world would once again become a paradise. Except it wouldn't. At least, not this time. That demon, the devil, he had, it seemed, survived.
Go get him.
In a flash, I stood before the beast. My soul was prepared for death. I was not afraid.
I know who you are, demon. I know what you wanted, and I promise you shall not have this world. With all my being, with all the sacred soul within me, I shall see you fail in your cursed quest. And one day, I shall send you back to the festering pit of hell from whence you emerged. I will not fail in my mission. I know who you are. I know who you really are. And I know what that place is.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe. You're just insane.
I know it's real. I know who you are. I know what you've done.
Oh, Jebediah. Maybe a little time away from your mission will get you back on your feet again. Have you feeling right as rain, yes? Don't worry. I know just the place. You'll love it. Lots and lots of time to sit and pray.
I know who you are. I know who you really are. I will stop you. I am on a mission from God, and I will not be stopped. The world must know. The world must be free of your illusions, of your madness. I know who you are. You are the beast. You are the beast. I will bring you down. Damn you!
In these cases, unless we try some radical approaches, there's very little we can do.
What a shame. Well, do whatever you have to, my good doctor. Whatever experiments you need to run, however radical, however painful. You have my blessing. And money is no object.
Good to know. Good to know.
Your wish is granted. Now, to be sure, not all of my drivers, not all of my contestants meet with such a tragic end. But be wary when your time comes. And your time will come, I have no doubt. After all, it's in your blood, yes? Why, a boy like you... excuse me, a man like you. Well, I have no doubt that you'll be back here very soon, demanding that I hand over whatever your heart desires. I just know you're going to do well. So tell me, Mr. Kane, when you do win, What do you think you'll ask me for?
Revenge.
So, yeah, that was Dollface 2 and 3. That was how the whole game was going to end. And obviously, the biggest difference is that Charlie Kane at that point was looking for revenge against his dad. And as we changed it, and if you have any interest in the actual game and you haven't finished it yet and got to the epilogue 1 and 2, is that Charlie in the new one ended up kind of basically being more cut from the same cloth from his dad, who's Sweet Tooth, and wanting to become the next Sweet Tooth. Whereas in this one, he wanted revenge against his dad for what he did to his family and his sister and things like that. And some more of that will be in. You'll see a little bit more of that with the Sweet Tooth. I'm trying to think the Sweet Tooth endings that I'll put up soon because you get a little bit more. Just want to make sure. Get a little bit more about Sophie Kane in a couple places. So anyway, so that's that. Those are the endings. Hopefully, those were interesting to you, and you got a good laugh of how early they are, but and just got a good sort of alternate sense of or a sense of an alternate way things could have gone. So hope you dug it, and I'm going to post the other ones later in the week or whatnot. So I'll talk to you guys soon. See you. Bye.